What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Loud Spot. I'm your host, Sebastian, hanging out with a band called Hyperdose. Let's go.
Oh, no. Oh, boy. Here it comes. The motherfucking Loud Spot.
Before I get the show started, I do want to remind everyone to please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Check us out on all podcasting platforms, which include Spotify, Apple, Pandora, everywhere you go. And look at my fedora. Damn, I look good. All right, guys, from Hyperdose, what's up, fellas?
What's going on, brother?
Dude, I always say something embarrassing about myself that I don't like in my intro, and the fedora thing was that one this time. Like, it's like it's funny to me, but then it's not really that funny, you know?
Well, because you're the only one wearing one.
Yeah, well, I'm the only one that's bald, I think, too. Look at all you guys with all your hairs over there. Now, I can't tell if Angel has hair or not, though. Ah, you son of a
shorty.
He does. Okay. Hyperdose is a band that originally formulated, I think, in Oklahoma. And I think it was the twins you guys see, right? The two guys that look like, if you're watching this on video, you see the twins right there. And it's Blake and Justin. Did the band form? Yeah, over there. Yeah, nope, that way. There you go. Yeah. I'm gonna bring the questions to them first. Did the band start originally in Oklahoma?
Yeah. So me and Justin from Oklahoma, we met Ben. He was opening for us when we were in a band called Signum AD in Nebraska, and about a year later, we got in contact with him, and that's how we started Hyperdose, because he wanted to do some original stuff. So,
wait, so hold on. So you hold on. Now, one of you plays the bass, one of you plays the guitar. Is that right?
Correct. Yes,
okay, so Hyperdose started with the whole this. So everyone knows this is a whole. Is this a whole brand new lineup for Hyperdose?
Yes. Yeah, we have a new singer, new drummer, and added a guitarist as well.
So why did you guys decide to keep the name Hyperdose? Was it because you guys already had a following, already had played some shows, and because you guys have a decent following, right? Is that why you decided to keep it instead of? And was there ever thought about changing the name and starting a whole new band?
We've done that before, and we just love the name Hyperdose, and
it's a cool name.
Gives good vibes, so we wanted to stick with that for sure.
Okay, and then Roman comes along. Roman's the new lead singer, right? And Roman, when did you come along and join the band for you to be the official new lead singer?
Well, I got hit up by Angel down below me here, and I was like, "Hey, shit, I haven't heard from him in a while." And then he told me about the whole project, and then he told me that O'Neill was going to be involved as well, and it seemed right because I just parted ways with Blacklight District not that long ago. Well, it was a little while ago, but then I haven't been doing anything. I've been doing music on the side, and I've toured with Angel and O'Neill, Kane. So it just felt right. So I decided to fly down there and meet the twins and had a few beers, hung out, we jammed, and it felt good. So
now, when Angel called you, were you looking at your phone like, "What does this motherfucker want? What does he want?" Did you almost not answer it? Be honest. Did you almost not answer it? You're like, "This son of a bitch is calling me."
No. I was like, "Damn, dude, I haven't seen him in a long time. I haven't heard from him in a long time." So it was really cool, actually. I always like talking to the guys, since it's been such a long time touring, So.
He's only saying that because you're right here. He's only saying that.
I'll talk to him later about it.
And then we got Angel and Kane on here, right? Let's start with Angel, see what you do with the band, how'd you get involved, and then we'll hear from Kane also. And I did not purposely mean to put the two Cubans underneath. I think you only need one Latino.
Right.
right. Okay, all right. So let's go with Angel, and how did you get started playing with Hyperdose? And by the way, before you even answer that, I do got to say that when I first heard Hyperdose, that Throw It Down song that we're going to play, that Roman has the not new lyrics, new vocals on, is such a catchy, cool song, man. All right, so Angel, how did you get started playing with Hyperdose?
Yeah, man, there's a bit of a backstory on that, but I'll try to crash through it rather quickly. I think it was in 2012, I joined a band called Signum AD with the twins. They were actually part of that band.
Okay.
And fast forward, I believe later that year that band dismantled. And then in 2015, I actually toured with Blacklight District with Kane and Roman.
Okay.
Again, fast forward, and after that band dismantled, I knew the Twins were working on Hyperdose, but I knew they had an issue with the lineup and they were missing some members.
Right.
So I figured, you know what, man, let me take these two bands, Signum AD, Blacklight District. They each, what's left of it, they each have the missing pieces to complete Hyperdose. So I hit up the Twins and I told them, hey, man, I got you a singer and a second guitarist. If you guys want, we got the package right here.
Yeah.
Let's make it happen.
Kane, what's your story? What's your story about? They cornered you. They're like, you better be in our fucking band. We need you in the band. You're like, I don't want to do it. They're like, you're doing it, dude. You are doing it. Now you're forced to do it. They got a gun to your head, don't they? Hey,
not really.
Hey,
I mean,
wink if you're in trouble.
If I'm in trouble, I'm good.
Okay, all right. Good.
I'm good. Well, Angel's kind of like the igniter, if that's even a word, to this whole thing. He hit me up there for the same thing. He's like, hey, the Twins, they have this band. They're kind of putting people together, and, do you want to be part of it? And I was like, well, I didn't know at that time that Roman was also being asked to be in it. And once Angel told me, then like my immediate joke was like, oh, so I'm Roman's like sales pitch for him to be in the band, But it was basically that, man. I knew of the band from before. I actually went and like listened to the songs, and it was like, all right, let me think about it. And then the next day I called him. I'm like, all right, I'm in. It just makes sense, So it's a less like crazy story than people may believe, but it was just like that came together that quick.
I'm gonna ask Justin. So from the band before, I would call it almost two hyperdoses, right? You have the before, but before Christ, you got before like BC, you got BH, and what is it? BC is it AC? AD after death. We're gonna call it BH, and then just that. So before Hyperdose, and then the new Hyperdose NH. Okay, that's what we're gonna call it. Is there a difference in the security of the band? Because before you guys were really pumping it hard, Justin. Like you guys were pumping this shit hard. You guys are making music, and it was a solid lineup. This band being a newer lineup, do you feel that this is just as solid, or are you guys still kind of getting your feelers out there and hoping for the best?
No, yeah, definitely. Just as solid. We plan to, hit it even harder. I feel real comfortable with everyone, and, love everyone in this band. And definitely, everybody has the skills and, the work ethic to just continue. We just kind of waited for the right time to pick up Hyperdose again. We didn't know if we ever would or not, but we just wanted it to make sense. And so, yeah, definitely, it feels great.
So I remember seeing you guys, I think it was less than a year ago. And I asked you guys, because I asked you guys before about Hyperdose, about coming on the show, and you were a little hesitant. You guys were like, well, we don't know. And it made sense. It makes sense to me now why you guys weren't. And then when I saw you, you guys were even doing another project because you weren't sure if Hyperdose was still going to be alive or not, right? So what made the change? And this goes to the Twins. What made the change? Did the pieces just fall in line, or was it like a forced, we want to do this? Or was it accidental that it just happened to happen?
I think it was just good timing. I guess Angel just had a premonition, and once he did that, he knew we'd always be ready to go. So I think it was just a matter of the right timing and destiny, I guess.
I'm so happy for it. So why then, Roman, I'm going to ask you, Roman, the song Throw It Down, it's an original Hyperdose song before you came on to the band, right? Why did you guys, so you guys decided, I guess, the song is already, the original Throw It Down, is it not already released? Because I've heard it on, there's a music video for it, isn't there?
Yeah, it's on our Disaster album.
Okay, so then why did you guys decide to re-release that same song instead of putting out a brand new song with Roman's own lyrics to it, instead of the old thing. I don't know if Roman has an answer to that, or if the Twins or anyone else has an answer to that question.
I'll
Well,
let the Twins answer that one.
Okay.
well, we've kind of this has kind of been the quick version. They literally flew down, we practiced, and we just wanted to have, while we're introducing the members, we wanted to have just a clip of Roman's voice to get people excited about how well it matches and how good it sounds. So we just did that real quickly, kind of as a just beginning intro, but we're certainly in the works of planning on getting some new music out.
Coming up with some new music out there is Throw It Down the only song that you guys have kind of, and it looks like Roman's a little frozen right now, but that's okay. There's not a lot of background noise, which is fine. Is Throw It Down, is this the only song so far that he has vocals to?
Yeah. Yeah, it's the only one that we've released. We do have a full version that we haven't released yet, but it's the only one so far. So
okay,
yeah,
okay. And what do you guys play? Because everyone lives. Let's see. You got they're underneath. I'm going to take off this overlay real quick so we can see everyone's face here. So we can see Kane's face because he was kind of underneath the bars there after Roman got kicked off here accidentally because of his Wi-Fi or whatever it was. Fuck, I forgot what I was going to ask. I totally forgot what I was going to ask.
Where we're located.
Okay. With you guys located, and everyone, thank you, Angel. You are my angel tonight. Thank you for that. With everyone located in different places around the United States, you guys all have to come together to Oklahoma City, I presume, for now to practice. And is that going to play into, I guess, how many of these songs you guys can write collectively together? And here's Roman's coming back. So,
Hey,
Yeah, I'll take
Sorry
that
about that.
in mind.
I don't know how I got kicked out there.
No, I wouldn't say that hinders the process at all. We've been bouncing ideas back and forth, and we already got I would say a few good ideas that we're gonna dive into once we get together again.
okay.
Roman laying down those tracks was more of I want to say to streamline the process, because the first time we got together as a band was February of this year.
Right.
So things have been moving rather fast, and rather than to delay it with going into the studio and dropping some new tunes, we just kind of wanted to streamline everything, get some momentum under us. We're writing ideas back and forth, virtually, and then when we get together, for example, when we get together for this upcoming show now in a week and a half.
Where?
In Oklahoma City.
yeah.
What? In a week? Wait, hold on.
You got to be there, man.
I feel like you guys told me this already before. When is the show? Who you guys playing with?
Artifice.
Dude, you guys are playing with Artifice, and you guys are playing with the band I just had on last night.
And you're going to be there at the show, correct?
I will be at the show. It's at 89th Street, right?
Yes.
It's on June 27th,
Yep.
which is a Monday. And I just had, what's the name of the band I just had on the show?
Modern Mimes.
Modern Mimes is gonna be there. Yeah, I promised them I would be at the show. And you know what's funny? I asked them last night. I said, "Who's the local band that's playing with you guys?" They're like, and I swear to God, I almost said Hyperdose. I was like, "Is it Hyperdose?" Because I knew you guys had kind of told me that, but it just slipped my mind. But yeah, Modern Mimes and Artifice is two great bands. Hyperdose being there with them is awesome. How'd you guys land that shit, man? That's dope.
We used to play with Artifice back in the day too.
So, dude, what's cool? This is now 3 bands at that concert that have all been on my podcast. It's like all 3 bands have been on the show.
Sweet.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I feel like a loser now. Actually, thank you.
No, you're like an indirect sponsor for the show now.
You know what? I kind of am. I think I kind of am an indirect sponsor. All right, let's play the clip of "Throw It Down." This is the clip of "Throw It Down," right? Because Blake made sure I knew that this was "Throw It Down." I love you guys. Okay. Let's play so normally we have music videos and we play the whole song. We don't have that this time. If you want to check out the original "Throw It Down," you can check that out on YouTube. But with the new singer Roman, this is a clip you can also find on YouTube that they are. You guys recording the whole thing with them, right? Have you guys recorded the whole song with him that you're going to re-release?
Yeah, we might actually release a full-length played through. But like Angel kind of said, we just kind of wanted to get something out there first. But we definitely have that and some other stuff in store.
I'm going to totally crash your studio and start screaming in the microphone. So here is the clip by Hyperdose and with their new singer Roman. Here we go. There you go, man. You know what? I don't remember what the original sounds like. I mean, it sounds like that, but I don't remember the original vocals. Now, I want to get back when Roman and I talked last time we had talked. Everyone was talking about the reason why the band maybe didn't take off is because your old lead singer. We're not talking shit about you, dude. All we're saying is that because I don't want to get beat up or jumped, blindsided, right? So I'm not talking shit. But I did take some jujitsu, but he did not. He did. Blake's like, God damn it! Why did I agree to do this show again? You son of a bitch. He didn't want to go on tour though, right? Like if you're in a band, you cannot just be if you're serious. Very little bands can get away with not touring and not being on the road and still make a huge name for themselves, right? So why? Is that did the old singer quit? Did you guys let him go? And what's Roman's influence as far as touring goes and his thoughts on it? We'll get with the twins first, and then Roman, you can respond.
Yeah. So, I mean, all of us here, the second we form a band, we want to play yesterday. So,
yep.
Kind of after doing a few albums and getting the hang of that. We kind of realized that he just wasn't into the live playing thing, which we didn't understand and everything, but we just had to go with it. And we probably could have recorded songs forever, but me and Justin, like, we want to play live, and we have to do that. So we just kind of made the decision on good terms just to look for someone else because we wanted to really maximize the band and do everything that you're supposed to do. So all is well. He just wanted to go that direction, and we wanted to go this one. So,
and Roman, what do you say about that? Sorry about that.
He had a great voice, and I thought it was really cool. I mean, I'm just glad that I have a spot to do some shows. You know, it's been a while. I did 8 years of touring with Blacklight District. You know, so
I feel like I know that band. I feel like I've heard that band before.
You probably
have. Yeah, I did a lot of touring with him, and so yeah, I'm definitely excited to play live again. I miss doing live shows.
But then now you got Kane and Angel that also joined the band. So once the singer left, what happened to like the rest of the band just leave as well? Because you got a new drummer, you got another second guitar player now, right? And so how did that come about? Because why when just the lead singer leaves, there's a whole new lineup all of a sudden?
Yeah, so originally we just had Blake did all the guitars and me on bass and the singer, and then our friend Clint recorded all the albums with us, and he was down to play live whenever those shows came. So really there was no other, no one got kicked out or quit. It was really just, us and the singer. And so
okay, gotcha.
To add on new full-time members.
And I would assume Angel and Kane, both of you guys are ready to also hit the road. If you guys hit like a full U.S. tour, you guys are ready to go, take off the work for it. And because it's 100% being in a band, right? And there's five of you guys that have to count because 2 of you are on one screen, right? So I have to make sure. Yeah. So there's 5 guys in the band, and everyone, if someone said, hey, I'm going to get you guys on tour, obviously you have to prepare for it. Let's like a 2-week United States tour. Everyone in the band right now is ready to hit the road and make it happen.
Yeah,
That's why we're here.
Perfect.
Yeah, man. I mean, look, even for the show that's coming up next week, and that's why musicians are some of the most driven people that, you know, I'm sure we all know. Even for this show coming up in Oklahoma City, I know Roman's going to be flying in, but Kane and I have I believe it's a 21 to a 24-hour drive to get to Oklahoma City, play the show, and then drive back. So, you know, even that is just a little kickstart as to, we know this is going to take a lot. This project is going to take a lot, you know, but with that in mind, if the opportunity to tour, anybody wants to, you know, have us jump on, we're here. We're ready to go.
I always tell Angel to kind of finish on what he was saying. It takes a special kind of crazy, and we're that special kind of crazy. So
yeah, it really does.
Let's do it.
I told Modern Moms, hey, if they come down here early, stop at my house, or we can go do lunch or whatever like that. It's a work day for me, but I do plan on playing the show. I know I asked the question. We talked about the Modern Moms and Artifice show. Did we? I don't remember if we got in depth of like, because you guys aren't with the management company. Are you guys with the management company right now?
no.
So how do you? So I think I asked it. I don't remember the answer though. How did you guys land that specific show? Like, was it just? Like, did you guys reach out to someone? I mean, because to be in a show like that with the bands touring from other Angel, you want to answer that?
No, I'm pointing at Blake.
Okay. So Blake, how did you guys wind up getting that gig to be with them? Because first you have to know they were going on tour, right? And then you have to submit either music or whatever. So how did that all go down?
Well, I mean, we've all been doing this a while still. So actually, I just Hunter just hit me up and asked us if we wanted to play. So
that's exciting, isn't it? To like, isn't that exciting to like come back and is this your first concert together as a full band?
Yeah.
Is it a little worrisome? Like, because are you guys gonna have any practice time before, or are you guys just gonna go there and set up because you guys are all professional already and you guys know what the fuck's going on?
Yeah, we had remember they flew down. We had a 2-day practice session and it went great. And we're gonna practice before this too. So we're not worried. We're excited. So
that is so freaking cool, man.
That's how we do.
That's got to be exciting. Any other shows planned after this? Do you guys have anything else planned outside of just this one concert?
Not specifically. I'm kind of talking to some people about some things, but our goals are first play live, then work on hardcore on music, and then get those going. Yeah, we definitely want to get to Roman and Kane and Angel's towns too. So
absolutely, yeah. Don't be stingy. Don't just make them come to your town.
Yeah, we're not.
And I feel like once you're like with Hyperdose has been around for how many years total has Hyperdose actually been a band without the new lineup? Just total.
We started. I mean, we recorded our first note in late 2015. So
okay. And then Roman was in Black Light District. I'm sure both Angel and Kane have also been in. Have you guys also been in touring? You guys have been in touring bands, obviously, because have played together before, right? I feel like once you're in the music industry and you know enough people, it's easy to get a new lineup for a band or start a band and be able to kind of do bigger things off the bat because you kind of put in your work already as artists, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
a lot of networking, really. It's who you know, always stays in touch with people, talk to people. And I mean, the twins are especially good at that. But
really, they're good at talking because they're always quiet.
You wouldn't believe. See, I didn't know that. And the first time we went to rehearse and hang out, and we went out and hung out with people, and I'm just like, man, these guys are like social butterflies. Like everybody knows them.
They know a lot of people. They know me.
So, excuse me.
I know them. I guess. I actually I forgot who I met first. I didn't even know there was twins for a little bit. I think I met it was either Blake or Justin. Was it Justin? Was it you?
It was me. I remember. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I remember I saw his brother one time. And I was like, hey, and he was like, looking at me like, who the fuck are you, dude? And I was like, but that probably happens all the time, I would assume. Like if someone, if one person pisses somebody else off, the other one has to be on the lookout just in case they think it was him.
Or just look for the guy with red hair and then the other one with the
You
purple
don't know
white
that
hair.
if you don't know they're twins. You don't know that. They could just change their haircut.
I wouldn't have known.
Do you guys feel like it's having two twins in a band? Do you feel like being able to maybe sell yourself? Like that's a unique thing, right? It's kind of unique. Not everyone has a twin brother that they're in a band with. Do you think that's kind of a key, maybe not selling point, but maybe people are more curious about the band? Because you guys already do sound fantastic. You guys sound great. Do you think that being twins is a way that people might find it more interesting to listen to your band just because you guys are in the same exact band?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, just kind of whatever we can make to promote interest.
Yeah.
Maybe that might pique interest in someone, but really about just all.
And it's like, yeah, me. I was curious.
I feel like I'm back in school raising my hand. No, but I'll say this: I've played with the twins in two bands now. I love those guys, man. And if there's one thing that I've noticed is you're absolutely spot on with that, man. People see them, and even if it has nothing to do with the band, as soon as people see them, they flip out. Oh my God, you're twins, da-da-da. And that just creates a perfect segue right into, hey, we're part of a band. So yeah. It's definitely, I think it's definitely been beneficial, especially with the crazy crap they're always doing with their hair. That's just a little second one. And you talk about an icebreaker. People love that.
And I think they have office jobs too, and they get away with their hair like that.
Oh yeah, and we're in the same building too.
Yeah. Do you guys already have merchandise set up for the concert? Is the website already built and ready to go and updated? Like, you guys prepared to hit the audiences like full blast?
Yeah, we got tons of merch. We got a new website, hyperdose.online. So we're piling up, giving it people everything.
Roman, I want to ask you, we're about to close up here pretty soon, but I do want to ask you, and can you hear me all right?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. What is it like for you having to it's like starting over, right? With the new band. Cause you gave Blacklight District a lot, and now you're in this new band, Hyperdose. Is it hard to swallow that pride and start over again? Because starting over sometimes it's like, it can be a little bit like, do I really want to do this? We're not in our early 20s anymore. We're getting older now. Is it something that you had to think about before joining, or are you like all in, I'm ready to be in a band again?
I mean, yeah, it took me a little while. I don't know. I think it was like a week or two after Angel hit me up, because I was still fresh on like parting ways with Blacklight. It took a lot out of me, like parting ways with him, because I was with him for so long, and but after a while, I finally got over it, and I'm like, you know what, screw it. Like, I want to do something, and I want to do music still. So it felt right at the time. So I'm excited to go full force.
I think music is a part of when you're in the industry and it's part of your lifestyle. No matter how old you get, you're always going to want to do it. And you guys are at a prime age still to make some really big noise in the industry. I'm personally excited to hear the new music the Hyperdose comes out with, because from what I remember with Throw It Down, especially in some of the other songs I heard, I think there was like another one that I heard. I don't know if I heard the whole album, but it's very energetic, in your face, rock and roll. It's like a little bit of new metal, and it fucking sounds good, dude. Like, when they told me they were in a band, they're like, yeah, show me their song. I was like, all right, I'll listen to it, whatever. No, holy shit, this is actually really good. What are you saying? Yeah, no.
I was surprised.
Yeah, dude, there's so many times I hear music, especially having the podcast where people want me to hear their music. And I'll tell you what, not every single time, not to bash on any band, I'm happy that everyone's making music, but production, like my music fucking sucks. I'll be the first one to say it's not good. You know what I'm saying? It's not great at all. But at the same time, when you hear something that actually sounds really good, it's nice to know that people from Oklahoma, and not everyone's from Oklahoma, I get that, but the Twins are here in Oklahoma. It's nice to know people from Oklahoma are also making really good rock and roll music. You don't find that everywhere. Ask the Twins, I mean, how many bands are like you guys in this state?
Well, obviously that's why we have to find people in other states.
Yeah, okay. So, yeah, okay. Have you tried looking locally for other musicians?
I mean, not really.
No, you're like, we still love you, Oklahoma. Hey, we're not saying we don't like Oklahoma. We're not saying that. We're just saying sometimes it's hard to find the music that people want. A lot of Oklahoma could be red dirt, a little bit country, a little bit of rock and roll. It's not the same as the guys sound that you guys want to provide. When can we look forward to not only Throw It Down coming out, but when can we also look forward to maybe a new original single? Do we have those dates yet at all?
No dates at all, but I promise you that's going to be on the priority list right after the show. So
awesome. Dude, I'm also excited to see you guys play. See, and I told Modern Mimes, I was like, I think Artifice is the headliner maybe. So I was like, I'll come to see you, and then I'll see Artifice. I totally forgot Hyperdose. Now I got to go the whole fucking thing. So now I'll be there for the whole time, and I do want to see you guys live. I'm looking forward to meeting all three bands. Is there any other bands playing, or just the three of you?
Letters to a Friend is opening.
Okay, maybe I don't have to get they've never been on the show, so maybe I don't have to go that early. Maybe I can wait till afterwards. But I should go. I shouldn't even say that on my show. Anyways, all right, you guys, stay right there. Don't go anywhere. Is there anything else you guys want to say before we get off the podcast?
Nah, we'll see you the 27th.
Yeah, man. And hey,
come hang.
Thank you for having us, man.
Absolutely. Hey, guys, don't go anywhere. Please stay right there till after the outro song plays. I do want to thank everyone that listens to The Loud Spot. Check us out on YouTube and all podcasting platforms. Also, we got an app. You can just go to your app store on Apple or Spotify, Apple or Android, and type in The Loud Spot. You'll see, and you can find all of our YouTube videos and all of our podcasts on there. And I guess that's all the time we got. Peace out. Rock on. Much love, guys. Please stay right there. Thank you.
This is the Loud Spot outro by nothing short of tragic. Is this all talk with no action? No. Is this my thoughts with distraction? No. Is this what I bought that's in fashion? Or is this the Loud Spot with Sebastian? Yes. Does nothing short of tragic have us back again? Yes. Does everything that's good really have to end? Yes. A pin post has a pin show, so to get more episodes, make an order, this is over.